See? Get tough. Official tissue. Let's get from the hook and right to the verse. I'm done with the talking. I'm done with the games. I'm done with these lames. These artists, they blogging. You claim you a dog, but when I unleash, you stop with a barking. They told me that I ain't have no shot.
I think I remember this photo. I'm so sorry. It's a different show. Yeah, it's its own show. I know, it's just prank
Did high school? This might be an odd question, but like, did high school influence your desire to pursue rap, like your drive? Because like, I remember back when I was in high school, like, damn, I sound like an old man. Back when I was in high school, but like when I was in high school, like, you know, all the cool kids was the rappers, and all the girls went to the rappers and stuff. So like, did that influence you wanting to become a rapper, or like, you know?
Well,
did
first,
you used to freestyle in high school?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I mean, I just don't. It's a common misconception. Like, a lot of people think that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, because you go to high school, you go to college, and you rap, that you're gonna be the man.
Yeah.
That's definitely not true.
Yeah.
So for me, it was always to do it because it was a passion. To do it because it was the love of it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times, you know, people would see you when they see you every day. You're not a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I.
Yeah,
I limited my listening to that particular project, but I do think it's a good quality project. I don't think that it's my favorite project from him, because nothing will change the way I felt when I listened to, you know, the Sideline Story. Nothing will change the way I felt when I listened to what's the
last
one? No, the black cover one with the
Born
Sinner.
Yeah.
And nothing will change how I felt when I heard the rawness of the come up, the warm up. You know, all those the Friday Night Light joints. You know what I'm saying? Nothing will change there. So it wasn't my favorite, but I still respect it. So shout out to J. Cole.
I like that you mentioned the Sideline Story, because like a lot of J. Cole fans, they overlook the album. They be like, oh, that's the one that I don't like.
Yeah.
And I really like that one. That was the first project I heard from. That one really resonated with me.
Yeah. That one was real. That one was real.
There's like some classic ones, like Lost Ones, God's Gift. Like there's just songs like he hasn't gotten that deep.
And a lot of people don't know that Lost Ones. See, I always say that good music is timeless, because you could record something and you don't have to put it out, and it's still dope years later. If anybody who's a real J. Cole fan knows that Lost Ones record was out like 3 mixtapes before.
Yeah.
And everybody heard it on his album, was like, yo, that was dope.
Yeah.
But everybody who was in is like, yo, we heard that.
Yeah.
You just now getting
different version too.
Exactly.
It had, like, layers of piano and all that.
Yeah, so you know, so I definitely think that music is timeless.
Same with Lights Please too.
Yep, Lights Please as well. Yeah.
So you talk about one of your favorite rappers influencing you, like, you know, a lot of rappers battle with that, because, you know, I was watching an interview with Kendrick where he was talking about his creation process, and he was like, he doesn't listen to any outside music. He turns off all the radios. He doesn't want anybody playing music around him, because he doesn't want to be influenced. Are you like that also, or you could, you know, listen to the radio and not be as heavily influenced? You
know, I could listen to the radio and not be influenced. Reason why I say that is because I feel like I kind of feel sad, because I'm a real lyricist, and I really appreciated the golden era of hip hop, and I feel like today it's a little bit saturated. I feel like, you know, it's changed, the tempo, the beats, what's acceptable. You know, I feel like lyricism is almost extinct.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to Big Sean. I always say this. I think Big Sean is the modern day Biggie. I think J. Cole.
That's a big statement.
I think J. Cole and Kendrick both share the modern day Tupac spotlight.
Yeah.
One is aspects. The difference is one is more aggressive and one is more finesse. But they still bring up controversial points. Yeah. They still go hard. They still got those records that like is gonna make you feel like you could change society yourself.
Yeah.
Big Sean, if you think about Biggie had bars, but like you could still be entertained. He was still very flashy. He still had the girls. Even the way that they dress, their taste.
Yeah.
But what I was listening to I was listening to this album, the newer album, for the first time today. Definitely pays homage to like the '90s rap. But I can switch it up. I think my sound is just, I think it's just hip hop, man, to be honest. Like, I can't really define it. I don't want to say I sound like a certain person, but, you know, it's just, I've dedicated some time to, like, just really trying to understand, like, where this came from, and to kind of, like, think about it, like, you know, like Nas said it the best. He was like, I come from a strong line of musicians and artists. It's in my blood. What I am today is an extension of what they were then. That's my favorite line of all time. Because it's like, you have to understand, like, yo, what you are today, what hip-hop is today, is like, you're carrying on, like, the torch.
Yeah.
You can't drop that torch, because then you're gonna set the whole thing on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, so I just want to say, like, my sound is just hip hop, man.
Yeah.
Social media is you know, it's a given right now. It's mandatory. You know, unfortunately, the days of face-to-face communication is starting to fade. The days of, you know, you going out and having a relationship with people and introducing yourself as an artist is kind of over. And the days of these are almost over.
Yeah.
Why would you hand out CDs to somebody today? It's gonna get put in their car, which is gonna end up on the bottom of the floor, which is gonna end up getting stomped on. The glass is gonna shatter. It's almost a lost art.
Mm.
I love the idea of CDs. I love the idea of CDs. But if I didn't have the money to, CDs is a bonus. It's if I was able to generate enough sales off iTunes, off of, you know, the digital sales, I would go and buy CDs, because, you know, I like the art. I like, you know, this is how we're familiar with receiving music.
Yeah.
It's also a nice little souvenir. But it times are changing, and I feel like, you know, social 10,000 plus followers. Everybody got to be a celebrity. Everybody is so, like, is a slave to people's perceptions of who they are. You get that? Like, isn't that crazy? Think about it. One picture could change your whole perception of me.
Yeah.
One picture. I could go to Def Jam right now and not even have had a meeting with them, and take a picture by that logo, and everybody would be blowing up my phone right now off of a picture. Isn't that crazy how I can manipulate everybody?
Yeah.
Like, the social media thing is so crazy. Like, it's so crazy how, like, everybody wants to be that celebrity now. Nobody wants to just, like they were when it first came out. And I think that's the reason why that's happening, is because people are starting to realize you can make money off Instagram. Come on, we all see A-Town.
Yeah.
What does he do? What does he do? No, that's no disrespect, and that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect, because I understand the hustle. Like, he's getting money. You know, he's actually pretty smart, because he found a way to utilize a free software and to make a living, and to be able to survive. But my point is that you used to have to do something. You used to have to be more than cute. You used to have to be better than just putting a nice filter on something to be able to make money. How is it that a club will bring an Instagram personality in and pay them, but won't pay an artist who is taking their time to record, to taking their time to rehearse and all these things, slaving, trying to come up with something that is unique, something that is intellectual property that nobody else has, but somebody who gets likes on Instagram will get a good, $2,000 to come to your show. So I think it's creating. I think it's contributing to, like, something bad in society. I think.
I could tell you're passionate about it.